This video is commentary and opinion based on publicly available info. Any relationship details are alleged or rumored unless confirmed by the people involved. We keep it respectful, we keep it human, and we follow platform guidelines.
Let's be honest. This triangle is like that one Netflix series you swear you're done with, and then a new season pops up the second you find peace. He's married with a whole crib and a diaper fund, wife got a baby loading, and the ex who never really exited just walked back into the chat with a belly that got the internet doing ultrasound analysis on 480p. The timeline looks innocent until you zoom in, then the math starts Harlem shaking. I'm not here to invent fairy tales or play team captain. Today, we're labeling what's confirmed, what's alleged, and what's just the group chat being nosy with Wi-Fi. By the time we're done, you'll see why this story stays trending. Because it's not just chaos, it's a cycle with a punchline. And somehow, the punchline keeps having a baby.
All it took was 2 clips of Yaya, and suddenly every cousin on the internet got a medical degree. Folks became OBGYNs with ring lights, zooming, pausing, screenshotting like, that's a 19-week bump with the side of cravings, alleged baby. Meanwhile, Jazz, Miss Government Paperwork herself, is openly pregnant again. Translation, YoungBoy's head count is entering Excel spreadsheet territory. One side is saying, congrats, family. The other side is like, sir, do you know how calendars work? Either way, the algorithm's in love. The triangle sneezes and the explore page catches a cold. Let's clock the basics without the gossip glitter. YoungBoy legally married Jaslyn Michelle in Utah. Not matching pajamas, marriage license. They got 2 little ones and another on the way. On the other branch, Yaya and YoungBoy share a son, KJ. So even if romance retired, co-parenting did not. That's why this loop never really goes silent. It just drops to a simmer until somebody posts a song, a selfie, or a suspicious ring, and boom, we're back in season 7. Receipts. Jazz is the wife. Jazz is pregnant again. This will be his 13th overall child. That's facts with a birth certificate energy. Receipts. Yaya's 2020 Houston mess ended with a guilty plea and 6 years probation in 2022. A reminder that emotions have hit red before, and we do not play about safety. Rumors. A current Yaya pregnancy is still alleged until she confirms it. And those whispers about a private run-in with Jazz, also alleged. If somebody really swung, trust me, paperwork or a clear video would materialize like Beyonce tickets. Until then, we drinking water and minding tone. Every time it calms down, someone throws glitter on the timeline. Yaya posts a tattoo, Jazz posts a bump, he posts a lyric that sounds like a confession with ad-libs. Repeat cycle. Yaya loves loud, she'll ink a face and blast a track like say it with your chest. Jazz loves quiet. Here's a soft selfie and a bedtime routine, God bless. YoungBoy loves motion, brand built on curveballs and captions that read like riddles. So even if everybody's cordial over text, public breadcrumbs make it look like chess. And the internet, we're the commentators with snacks.
Yaya's 25th pulled up with a truck that cost more than some starter homes. The FaceTime reflection had people turning into CSI, Lamborghini. Next thing, we're staring at a tattoo of his face like, oh, she's not leaving the group chat, she's pinning it. Then came the ring moment. Upgrading my ring hashtag Masa. The hashtag ain't random. That's album Morse code. She didn't add him, she didn't need to. If you know, you know. And the timeline knows too much. Folks call Jazz unbothered like it's a personality quiz. Nah, what she has is discipline. She posts soft life and prenatal peace while the internet argues in circles. That's a different kind of flex. When your status is embossed by the county, you don't have to clap back in all caps. She's not auditioning, she's decorating a nursery. And sometimes the real mic drop is silence. Yaya's love language is billboard. If she loves you, the planet gon' know. Ink, music, ring, playlist. If devotion had a volume knob, hers stays at stadium.
Does it look messy? Maybe. Is it honest? Extremely. And if you grew up where attention equals affection, of course you perform love. Many of us have done the most for the least and had to group chat cry about it later. She's not an enigma. She's a mirror, just with better lighting and a driver.
Forget team wife and team first love. Team snack time is what matters. KJ needs bedtime stories, not comment sections. Jazz's babies need naps, not narratives. If Yashua is pregnant again, that's another child that needs healthy adults more than hot takes. The only W that matters is well-being. You can't pay for therapy with retweets.
Rollouts love mess. Real life loves boring. The problem is boring don't trend. A single lyric gets decoded like it's the Da Vinci Code. A ring selfie gets more views than a Super Bowl ad. A bump pic gets more views than a Super Bowl ad. And suddenly, everyone's playing detective with no badge. My rule of thumb, if your theory requires 3 burner accounts and a crystal ball, you might need a nap. Truth 1. Jazz is the anchor, the address he puts on forms, the face at the ultrasound, the name on the emergency contact. Truth 2, Yaya is the history, the person who knows what he looked like before the glow up and still shows up loud. Put those truths together and you get tension that no caption can calm. He can love his family and still owe the past boundaries. She can be over it and still get triggered by a ring. We know this because most of us got at least one do not text contact saved as just an emoji. If Yaya confirms, the internet will throw a parade like it's the season finale. But the real plot is car seats and calendar invites. Jazz is prepping a birth plan. Yaya will be juggling prenatal checkups and a toddler. YoungBoy would be scheduling FaceTimes like a CEO. The mature move would be official boundaries, less subliminals, more structure. Will we get that? Listen, I believe in miracles, but I also keep popcorn stocked.
If the bump was just brunch and good angles, everybody needs to log out and stretch. The triangle will still exist in culture, but the flames won't be a wildfire. Co-parenting can be quiet and grown. No puzzles, no captions, just calendars. Revolutionary concept. Minding your business and drinking water actually works. People pick sides because this story low-key feels familiar. Chemistry versus stability. Passion versus peace. Being fiend versus being safe. We project, then we protect. Just remember, our hot take shouldn't be somebody's cold consequence. If you wouldn't say it standing in front of a crib, maybe don't say it at all. Sprinkle humor, not harm. Let's retire both. Unbothered women cry in the car and still make dinner. Ride or die women end up riding alone while he's on Do Not Disturb. Jazz doesn't owe us a meltdown to prove she's human. Yaya doesn't owe us silence to look respectable. The hero is whoever chooses the baby over the bit. If it's not healthy, it's not a flex. I'm watching for clear statements, not coy emojis. I'm watching where the young boy leans into family unit visuals as due dates get close. I'm watching whether Yaya pivots from subliminals to serenity for her own peace, not ours. And yes, I'm watching the music because with him, truth loves to leak on a beat before it ever hits a note sap. Strip the glitter and it's simple. Love, ego, memory, and a camera fighting for the front seat. Jazz got the ring in the crib. Yaya got a history that refuses to log out. YoungBoy got a brand that treats life like a cliffhanger. Maybe this is the chapter where grown decisions get louder than captions, or maybe the loop hits replay. Either way, sound off below. If the alleged rumor turns real, is that love refusing to die or a lesson refusing to land? Be honest, be kind, and remember, babies can hear y'all. Keep the volume cute.